Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Viewer, and this is Middara Unintentional Malum Act 1 on Tabletop Simulator. Before we begin, when I cleared the board, I accidentally left out my custom tokens, and they actually got thrown away. If that ever happens to you, where you're like, oops, I accidentally threw away something because I cleared the board or something like that, it goes into this trash bag here. You can empty it, though I don't recommend doing that. But yeah, essentially this thing is filled with literally everything that it gets thrown away, including like the 50 million exhaust and use tokens and all that stuff. So the more you know. All right. Last video we did do the story stuff. Read about our summons, which I need to bring out again. It's these two and you. So Sorry and Lena. Okay. So, we read some of the intro. We talked a little bit about the Remy situation, which unfortunately is a gift that keeps on giving. Win condition: if Remy ever ends her turn adjacent to the green objective token, while either Nightingale, Patrick, Rook, or Zeke is also adjacent to the green objective token. Alternate win condition: Remy is defeated and Nightingale, Patrick, Rook, or Zeke ends their turn adjacent to the green objective token. And then the lose condition is Nightingale, Patrick, Zeke, and Rook are defeated. I think this is a change. I think originally there wasn't an alternate win condition. I think it was just a win and lose. But I may be misremembering. I'm pretty sure the lose condition was just if Remy got defeated. Which was definitely something I was about to talk about, because not only do you have yourself forced with gear that may or may not work with your stuff, and you don't have any equipment or consumables, besides a few decent items, but they may not work. You're fighting alone, and RNG can very much screw you over here. Anyone who's been watching these videos probably know about my infamous sigh every time I roll an attack roll with Remy and watch the minimum numbers come up on the dice. If that happens while I'm fighting this water Loa, things are just going to go downhill from there. But changing it to at least this, as far as getting the best ending for this series of encounters, Remy being defeated doesn't guarantee that it's not possible. It does make it RNG, but it doesn't completely close that door for you. Anyway, we have Patrick with us. We're using the command card that we were supposed to use. I believe it says in the previous encounter, it says always use the new one. Separated, Remy starts in a different spot, which it just shows on the map. Scared and alone, if Remy is defeated, she cannot be resurrected or brought back to the board. So yeah, you can't do something cheeky like From the Grave here, where you just be like, all right, let's just let Remy die and just teleport her to us. Nope, can't do that. Stolen weapons. Yeah, so for anyone that didn't watch all of the last video, which I don't blame you, we revealed UM13, which is the Black Hand Nightgown, which is a story accessory. And she doesn't have any of her usual gear. Instead, she just has this new accessory, a Thief Dagger, which is a mundane weapon, and a Rune Switchblade, which is an uncommon, unique weapon. There's some stuff about Strange Wires, which is the blue objective, which we'll talk about. And for some reason, the following your lead thing is now back, so Patrick is going to be on the back of the intro track. So following your lead tends to happen with almost every command card that you get that's not a summon, because they're not the main party or whatever. Patient Fragor and Earthloas. So both Fragors and Earthloas have that otherwise step where they move forward. You ignore that for this combat, for this encounter. So they don't just the ones that are the Earthloa that's in this corner and the Fragors guarding the entrance of the cave will not move from their positions unless a different AI step makes them. Isling and Pursuit. At the end of each of Remy's turns, the Remy player must add one time token to her card. When she adds a third token to her card, place an energy token on tile UM5. Then when she adds a fourth time token, you put one on tile UM7. And fifth time token, we'll put it on tile UM3. When she adds the sixth one, it puts an energy token on tile UM1. If Remy occupies a tile that has an energy token placed on it, Isling catches her and she is automatically defeated. If an energy token is ever added to tile UM1 before win condition is reached, Remy is defeated. So yeah, we're running against the clock for this one. We do have Perilous Bridge. I think this is the first time we've dealt with this. So the Perilous Bridge is over in this tile section. It is 4 special tiles. And the way that it works is if 2 figures ever occupy that bridge, it collapses and becomes dangerous terrain spaces. All monsters currently on those special terrain spaces can jump up to 2 spaces to land on the nearest unoccupied normal terrain space within jumping range and have to do a jump check. And of course, if there's no place they can jump to or they fail the jump, they are automatically defeated. That bridge you can do some cheeky things with, but we'll see if we have time to make that setup. Dangerous Edge, it is just the same thing as back in the previous encounter. It's just these little spots here, you can fall off of it. Perception 10 check, if you pass, you can immediately move to avoid falling. And then we got some slow current. The only current we need to worry about is in the first tile here. It just goes off the cliff. All right, so with all that said and done, I think everyone I need to position my summons. Sari is the one that has to be adjacent, right? Yeah, Sari has to be adjacent. So I'll put her here. And Lena can just be in the back. All right, give me one moment. All right, sorry about that. I had to kill a bug for XP. All right, so we need to add the Gavadan, Water Loa, Fragor, Earth Loa, and Cave Sickles. Again, wrong Cave Sickles, so let's go ahead and fix that. Which is going to have the wrong HP, but that's completely fine. Okay. Everything else is good to go. And I think we do the perception check before everything else. Oh, at the start of our first turn, we can do the perception check. Okay. That's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and do initiative. We'll put Patrick. Patrick's going to be in the back anyway, so we'll just do this. Click again. Okay. Patrick will go to the end. So part of the reason why we have the pagers is for this encounter. There are kind of 2 ways you can do this, handle things with this, but the way the blue objective represents a strange set of wires. When a figure would leave the space this token occupies, you read it. So the leaving part is the issue with this, because what will happen if the water lower goes first is it's going to move to here. And then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it could just shoot from here. And since it's not leaving that tile, it won't trigger whatever that is. Speaking of, this is one of the few times where anyone can trigger this, including enemies. So, with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and use an Augur Pager, and I'm just going to make Remy go first. That's really all we can do, unfortunately. And we'll go ahead and get started with Remy then. So first things first, we need to do a Perception 10 check. I fail. So all this is going to, all the strange wires tells you is it's a, it just gives you lore. It gives you information about what the blue objective entails and what you can possibly do with it. I already know what you can do with it, so I'm just going to take advantage of that. So the shape of this room just sucks. You need to find a way to get this water loa to move to here. And the only place you can make that happen is to go down this side here. And the bad part about that, of course, is you're essentially giving up a round. And there's not really much you can do about it. So, with that in mind, I'll go ahead and have Remy go. I'm going to spend 1 stamina to move. She has 7 movement. She'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to here. And that'll get us ready for the future. And then we add a time token. Because of course we do. All right. Goes to Lena. Lena doesn't need to do anything too fancy right now. We do some paralysis. I probably should have thought of that before doing everything else. Lena. Yeah, Lena can do paralysis. Yeah, I'm just going to stay in place with Lena. Because I don't really need to do any intervention tokens because we got set up last round. And I can't get close enough to do anything anyway. Goes to Sari next. Sari can't buff everyone from her position, but she can buff most people, so we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, unfortunately, if I had positioned Sari down here, I could have possibly done some things to the Gavaden. But that's okay. I mean, all it does is remove positive effects anyway, so no worries. Alright, casting check. It is a spell, by the way, so I guess you could potentially use outer self canvassing to do sort of an AoE, I guess, but I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, 11. I'm going to have the allies opt to just not make the save. So Sari, Lena, Zeke, and Rook will get barrier. And that'll be the end of her turn. Goes to Waterloa. So Waterloa is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and trigger blue objective. The wires were a trap. Rocks are sent crashing to the ground. Place a hindering terrain token on the space this token occupies. If Remy triggered this trap, read A, otherwise read B. The Waterloa screeches as the rocks slam into its amorphous body. Water splashes in all directions, silencing the creature's screams with a pile of dirt. Moments later, Remy watches horrified as the creature of the nearby pool begins to slowly form back into the Waterloa. Move the Waterloa into the space it would normally have moved into. Deal physical damage equal to half its remaining HP. Then the Waterloa is paralyzed and ends its turn. So, buys us some much needed time. Paralyzed and takes 9 damage. Okay, and then this token, and then we get a hindering tile token. Which will go right here. Okay. All right, and this will not be removed until the end of its next turn. All right, so we're good to go on the Waterloa for at least a little bit. And goes to Gavaden. Red's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then attack either... It's going to attack Sari, which fortunately she's not going to be able to do anything, so it's just going to be a straight roll. 13. It'll be 3 damage base, 4, 5. It'll do 5 damage if I let it go through. I'm actually going to go ahead and let Sari be unsummoned. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let Sari get unsummoned, so I don't take the 5 damage in return. Or I could just take it. You know what? Let's just take it. So let's just make sure 13, so 3 damage base, 4, 5. Books won't matter. I mean, it does pierce the 1 armor, but that's it. So 5 damage here. Rook will take 5 damage. Okay. Then it's going to move to attack the person, move towards the furthest person, which is, I believe, Patrick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So to actually meet this requirement, it has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, it can't. Can't do that. So furthest target would actually be Nightingale, which it's already in position for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it can't get to Patrick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, go after Lena. Move to be up to reach 2 from the farthest opponent within movement range. I don't know if you can do like a loop like this though. I don't know if that's actually allowed. So give me a moment. Okay, actually it would. It's gonna if it's the only way to meet the requirement of going after the furthest target. Move to be up to reach 2 from the farthest opponent. Which the only way to get reach 2 is I have to get around them. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. I do have to make a jump check. And then it's going to provoke a bunch of my attacks. All right, makes the jump check. It will provoke a break attack from Sari as it's jumping through. So it will go ahead and attempt to dodge. It will probably succeed. It will not counter because it will die if it counters. Also, I don't think you can counter in the middle of a jump check to begin with. Sorry, we want a courage. Okay. All right. Now it's going to make an attack against, make an attack within reach 2. So it's actually going to target Lena in this case. So yeah, Lena will go ahead and spend. I'll roll a black die first. All right, nothing from that, and then I'll spend a stamina to dodge. All right, 14. Exactly. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do 5 damage. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and let Lena go. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and let Lena go. So bye-bye, Lena. You didn't really live long enough, but to be honest, we didn't really need you to begin with. Be over here. All right, we'll just add you to the pile here. Okay, so I did that so I don't take the 5 damage again, because honestly, I have better things to do. All right, that was just the first Gavaden. And we'll go ahead and go... Oh, and this guy, need to remove her. Okay, then this one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what, nearest? Yeah, nearest opponent. While it's moving, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While it's moving from this water tile, I'm going to do an Overwatch shot. It won't be able to dodge because of the water. I am going to go ahead and empower it. I'll do the infection and take a damage to pay for the empower. And we'll see what happens. +1 to this because I am not moving. What a roll. I'll do intervention. Reroll everything. I'll re-roll the 4 and see what happens. There you go. 12, 13, that is a hit. So 13 is going to be 1 damage base, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10, 13 damage. Okay. Then it's going to get in range and attack Rook, because he has higher initiative. Rook will go ahead and attempt to dodge. I will just let it fail. Alright, it's going to take a swing. Misses. Okay. Then it's going to move again and go after furthest target, which is going to be up here and attacking Sari. So it's going to attack again. Alright, I'm just going to let Sari go. Bye, Sari. I'm not going to take whatever that is. I could use a summon token to reduce the damage, but it only reduces it by 2. And I was planning on doing new summons anyway. It's just, now it's going to be a little bit sooner. Alright, which means I am without these for now. Okay, and then this roll reset. Okay. And then he's going to get dragged by current this way. Alright, that's Gavaden. Fragars aren't going to do anything because they have the special rule, so it doesn't their otherwise step doesn't happen. K-Sickles 1 through 3 are too far away to actually do anything. Yep, too far away. Rook goes next, but before he goes, I am going to go ahead and do a Doom Break. And then it goes to his turn. All right. He'll heal one health with the sentient bodysuit. And I'm going to go ahead and do another Doom Break. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a Courage Stifle for 2 stamina. And I'm going to empower it. 15. I'm targeting the red Gavaden, by the way. 11. I had what, 13? 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I had 15. Never mind. I was good to go. All right, 10 damage because of the barrier. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and, oh, since I did damage, I'll Ring of Blood for 2. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a re-equip with the potion bag. Let's see, how much damage could we do? Actually, before we do the re-equip, I'll spend 1 stamina to go ahead and give haste to Nightingale. Actually, I'll give haste to Zeke. All right, then I'm going to spend 1 stamina to take a step forward. Oh, bye-bye, Sari. You need to be off the board now. Actually, if that's the case, no, I'm actually okay with this position. That's fine. So I'll go on that spot. I'm going to go ahead and do Maul the Warden and roll a black die. I do 4 physical damage to the purple one. Okay. Next, I will do a re-equip with the potion bag. I'm going to go ahead and throw 1 hand axe at the Gavaden with 1 HP left. And kill it. $10 gold. So I think the only thing that's left in there is a unique... 1 second. Sorry, I was just being a little paranoid about gold to make sure I did the correct one. All right. I'll then throw an axe at the other one. This one I unfortunately need to roll like a 7, so I'm not going to be able to get killed reliably, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and do that. 2 damage. I'm okay with that. Oop, wrong one. 2 damage. Here's the question. Do I want to summon now? Or do I want to wait? Let's summon now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and summon now. Let's summon Agares. Agares, the Celestial Gygus. So this guy used to be a level 4 summon. Like, you would not be able to summon this guy until, like, Chapter 3, assuming you focus purely on assemblage. Now you can get him whenever. He has Presence 6, Strength 6, and Lore 4. He has 4 armor, 4 movement. He can fly, he's colossal, and has protection. Colossal, of course, means he can't be pushed around. Oh, no, that's... Sorry, I got that mixed up. Hulking is where you can't get pushed around. Colossal is where you can actually... You're so tall that you can see at any elevation. Yep, Colossal ignores elevation and other figures when drawing line of sight, and figures targeting a figure with this tag ignore elevation and other figures when drawing line of sight. You're just a big skyscraper of manliness. And then he has protection. We haven't messed with protection. I think we mentioned it a little bit when I was introducing accessories, but protection is whenever he rolls a conviction, he gets to roll a black die, and every book will add +1 to the conviction check. Better than nothing. And then besides all that, he does get books for his symbols on top of everything else, which is nice. It does +1 magic per book. Let's look at the back. Meaning and existence. The world is an evil place. Order is the only path to peace, while chaos is the bane of all honest creatures. Many have a warped worldview with misguided concepts of right and wrong. They base their opinions on their own limited perception, as if they are the only important creatures in existence. From only two eyes, any truth outside of their perception might as well not exist. My personal revelations have taught me wisdom no fallen creature could imagine. I must act on my own accord. Many will criticize me, and many will hate me. But I will not falter, nor will I relent. Inaction is no protection from harm. Wickedness thrives in the imagined mercy of the self-righteous. Purity of boundary brings purity of form. I don't write these things out of malice, or some misguided principle based upon blind obedience to childhood precepts. Instead, I write this from higher knowledge. I have seen things that many cannot comprehend. I have seen people die, families murdered, cities burned, kingdoms forgotten, countries sink, planets decay, and stars grow cold amid the whirling dark. I have seen a universe of infinite wonders and infinite horrors. Humans and those like them can only dream their imagined moral codes will give reality meaning. They lack the context required to understand the true consequences of their decisions. Every action is a small stone, eventually growing into an avalanche. I'm told that the world isn't so black and white, that shades of gray line the spectrum of experience. This is an argument many use to find comfort in lives of sin and filth. They haven't seen the things I've seen. I take pity on them. Their fragile concepts of good and evil will shatter when the veil that covers their eyes finally lifts. In that moment, all living creatures will never really understand what I do. Their lives have meaning, and reality comes in only two colors. So yeah, this guy's a boss. His stamina is standard. He has max 5 and then gains 3 every round. And we need a figure. He does have squeeze. He used to not have squeeze. So what squeeze does is you have to spend a stamina to shrink your size down to as if you were only one tile big. Because you have to spend additional SP while moving, essentially. And if you're ever in a situation where you stop moving and the squeeze wears off and you can't get anywhere, you'll take irreducible damage. But at the very least, squeeze is essentially an answer for all the issues where you couldn't actually get anywhere because everything had so many narrow passageways. So we got that going for us now. Agares, where are you? You're big. Oh, okay. I got you mixed up with the sword guy. So there's Agares, the pinnacle of manliness. Even though for some reason the zoomed in version isn't working for me. All right, so I can put him anywhere with an SOI. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can put him up here if I really want to. What's the range of his attack, by the way? 6. That's a number. So as long as any of his 4 spaces is in the spot within a valid zone, it works. Also, let's talk about terrain. For any big base characters, such as this one, which is 2x2, you only take the effect of things like dangerous terrain if all 4 tiles take up that space. So in this case, I have 1 tile that's good, and I don't have to worry about anything else. Give me 1 moment. Yep, so just what I mentioned before, has to occupy every single tile. The only exception is obstructing terrain, which always blocks, no matter what. Okay, so we get Agares, who is a man. Not a dragon man, but a man. Okay, we have Agares. I'm going to give him a color. That works. All right. Okay, that is it for Rook. I can give an intervention token to Agares, so I will. And then it goes to Agares' turn. So what can Agares do? He has Morbid Envy, which is the same as the Discipline, where he gets to spend a stamina and exhaust to essentially do extra damage. He has Holy Strike, which is he casts a spell 6 against 2 different targets and deal damage equal to 2 times the summoner's total amount of disciplines, which would be 8 in this case. Celestial Infusion, when making an attack, if this attack would roll lower than the target's defense, you can add a purple die to the combat pool and recalculate. Gigantic Punch is essentially just his melee attack. It can do a push 3. And then there's Horn Energy Blast, which is a 6 range attack that can do a pull 3. So yeah, this guy can just throw people off cliffs. He's pretty fun. All right, so Gary's. I'm going to spend 2 stamina to do a Horn Energy Blast on the Gavaden, which is going to try to dodge. All right, so he's at 16. Right now I'm rolling 2 whites. So I'm at 10 right now. I would have to roll a 6 on a purple die if I really want this to work. I'm going to go ahead and use Intervention and see what we get. If we don't get anything, that's completely fine. Okay, I did worse. I'm not going to worry about it then. All right, let's get moving. Gary's is going to move. He has flight, so I can get over this stuff without issue. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, sorry. Yeah, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's correct. So I'll be right here. So I'm again on one. I'm on one tile that is safe. All right, got that going for us. That is it for Gary's. Goes to Zeke. Zeke, you're gonna get 1 stamina due to haste, and I'm just going to spend 1 stamina to give haste to Nightingale. And then I'm going to throw a throwing knife at the Gavaden here. 2 damage, I think. Sure. 2 damage. And then I'll throw another one. Seven, that'll kill. Alright, Gavaden are dealt with. 10 gold, putting us at 266. All right, next I'm going to go ahead and I'll do the re-equip now and tag out some of these throwing knives. All right. Oh, one thing I could have done is I could have used Holy Sleeve Rings, which also can help with initiative, but I'm pretty sure Remy was too far away to actually matter. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and spend a stamina to move. I'm going to transform into a Gavaden. Okay, and then I'm going to spend a stamina to move. Actually, you know what? No, I'll transform into a animate. So I'll transform into animate, and then I'm going to spend a stamina to move. This guy has no agility. What's Gavaden have? 6 agility. You know what? Yeah, I'll actually go Gavaden because he has higher agility. Okay, spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6. And that'll be it for Gavaden. Alright. That is Zeke goes to Earthloa. This Earthloa does have a target now. I'm just seeing what my options are. It has to go this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to jump. All right, passes, and then it's going to take a swing, which may actually kill a Gary's, unfortunately, because how does flight actually work? Let's see how flight works before I get killed here. Figure with flight ignores all... Oh. So, yeah, he can't actually die from anything. I'm just so... Yeah, it's just when you... It's just when you move, you can potentially do break attacks. But yeah, figure with flight ignores the effects of all terrain they occupy. They can also do, they can draw line of sight as well, which is neat. Okay, that works. So yeah, he won't actually get himself killed, which is fine. All right, yeah, take your swing. Doesn't matter, you missed. Awesome. So that's Earthloa goes to Nightingale. Nightingale will get 1 stamina thanks to haste. Oh, also I hit earlier. I should have healed for 2 from the Ring of Blood. I apologize. Alright. Fortunately, Barbed Arrows are not going to do anything against an Earthloa, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with a jump. Good to go. 5, 6, 7 with another jump. Okay. I'll take a damage with the infection to keep going. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11 to here. And then I'm going to go 14, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that was 7, 9, 11. Wait, is that right? Oh, right, I did the infection. That's right. So I did spend 4 stamina. It's just I did the infection for part of it. So yeah, I should be at 7, 9, 11, 13. All right, I need to make a jump check. Gary says 6 strength, so I can't fail this jump. Good to go. So that puts me down here, which puts me in at least a somewhat safe location. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a empowered precise strike. And let's see if we can get something happening there. Cool. I'm going to do kill the messenger and change this into a 7. So it's 15. This is -1 to this because he isn't hindering. So it's going to be 14 versus 10 defense. I'll go 15 with Masterwork. So I'm at 5 base, which is going to get reduced down to 0 because of armor. And then I get +5 because of precise strike. And then another 6 from shield, so that's 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We do 17 damage to this Earthloa. And I will Ring of Blood back to full HP. Alright. That was bonkers. So yeah, that was -1, +1 from Masterwork. 5 base gets reduced to 0. Get +5 because of precise strike, because I beat it by 4 or more. 6 from shields, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, 17 damage. All right, goes to Patrick. Patrick just like watched the world literally explode around him. All right, we'll spend a stamina to move. What's your agility? 2? That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here? No. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to here with an extra stamina, and we'll see if we can make the jump. 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 6 is 13. Which is enough, because I needed 12. So I do pass. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'll do a, like the shadows to there, and that'll be it for now. All right, and that's everybody. Goes to new round. That was just round 1, jeez. This is why these videos take so long. All right, goes to Zeke. The Waterlow's going first, but it is paralyzed, so I'm kind of okay with that. Zeke, you're going to get 4 stamina. All right. We definitely need to start taking out the frag ores. The sooner we do that, the better. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. All right, I'm going to spend a stamina to move. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the jump. I passed. 8. 9, 10, 11. So that's going to cost me 2 more stamina. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now this is assuming I can make the jump. I do. Alright, so that cost me 6, 8, 10, 12. So yeah, that's 4 stamina there, unfortunately. And then I'm going to spend a stamina to transform back into human form. And then I'm going to start throwing knives. Targeting orange, because that's my only target. And we'll just go one at a time. 5. Next. I'll re-roll with the intervention. Slightly better. 3 more. I'm going to go ahead and throw the last one. 6. That will kill. That's 1 down. Alright, I'll do a re-equip, which is going to get me... We'll do this setup for now. We do have the magic frag, but I don't exactly want to use it yet. Alright, that was Zeke, goes to Water Loa. Water Loa is paralyzed, now it's immune to paralyze. Goes to Earth Loa, which is going to take another swing at Gary's. And unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it. So here comes the swing. It hits, it's going to do 0 damage, and then I get to do this. I get to roll a black die because I do have protection. Alright, fails. I go paralyzed and other things. I am curious because this is going to push me like 1,000,000 steps. Do you still fly while paralyzed? 1, 2, 3. So give me a moment. Paralyze, I still... you may not take actions or use abilities other than passive and status abilities. So yeah, he's fine. Alright, because yeah, he's just floating in the air, as far as I know. Okay, it goes to Nightingale. Nightingale will get 4 stamina thanks to haste. Got Remy next, and then that. Alright, I think the plan here is I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. Okay, that's not going to be enough. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that would be, I can take a damage with the infection. That's 7, 9, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to here. I think that would actually trigger Totem. Then again, it is clipping things. Technically, yeah, we're actually okay. No triggers. So yeah, you actually have to get in there to actually clip, which is fine by me. Would have given me a slight headache, but if we had needed to deal with more. Alright, so that was Nightingale's movement. I'm going to go ahead and do a precise strike. I will not bother empowering. And we should have a shot here. We do. Alright. I'm going to check again because I'm paranoid. Yep. Alright, targeting purple Fragor. No modifier. Also, I should have a damage here from the infection. 13. We'll go 14 with Masterwork. These things only have 10 defense, so I do hit by 4, and I do additional 5 because of Precise Strikes. That's 9. 10, 11, and Barbed Arrows will finish it off. So Purple Fragor is dead. And that puts us in a pretty good spot. Goes to Remy. So I believe it's what, third token is problem? Third token is when it gets placed on Tell UM5, which is where we're at right now. So if I stand here, I'll be good to go. I get 3 stamina. So there's a couple of ways we can do this. We could do a Shady Training into the Water Loa and just go to town. I could do a Murder Circus right off the bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get to that Cave Sickle. But there's a chance I may fail to get kill. And then I get to cry. So I'll tell you what, we'll do a Shady Training first. To go diagonal to here. And we'll attack the Water Loa. We'll start with a False Idol. This will be at -1. Fortunately, that is a miss. I will just take the miss. I'll do Blade Works next. I will use the Blackhand Nightgown to reroll the 1. Alright, this is 13, so 2. And then +4 from Rune Switchblade is a total of 6. Putting it at that. At this point, I can guarantee kill with Murder Circus, or I can go risk it with the Thief Dagger. I would need to roll a 3. Or I could take another swing and hope it kills, but I don't have any rerolls left. Let's do one more swing, because I have the stamina for it. That is enough. That's 14, so it's going to be 3, and then another 4 from the Rune Switchblade for a total of 7, which will kill her. Okay, Water Loa is dealt with. Go ahead and give me my loot, please. 8 gold. Sorry for the lag, by the way. Okay, so that puts us in a pretty good spot. Cave Sickles have not gone yet, and they're going to probably double action me. And there's not much I can do about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I have no choice. I'm going to spend 1 stamina to move. And just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Because I want to get at least out of tile UM5 at this point. Before things get worse. Alright, goes to Fragor. This thing's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to explode. But as it's moving, I will do an Overwatch shot. So I'll do Overwatch. Also, I forgot to heal when I did the kill earlier, so I'll just do that now. I'm going to do an Overwatch shot. I will spend 1 stamina to empower it. And I'm at +1 for this. That's an 11, so I do hit. It'll be 1 base, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do 10 damage, so I'll do 10 damage to this thing. Alright. And now it's going to explode. I'm just going to roll this purple here. Alright, it's going to do 7 damage. I'll do 6 to Zeke. And then he's going to kill himself. Unique loot. Okay. Everything in here? Yes, everything is in here. Alright, I'm going to hit shuffle once and take the top. Okay, we got the Spirit Crown. The Spirit set, Wandering. Passive, you may equip any amount of spirit set relics as though they only took up a single relic slot. Depending on the total spirit set relics equipped, gain the following. So having just one is +1 presence, 2 will get you +1 lore, 3 will get you +1 perception, and then 4 will get you +1 agility. These bonuses are cumulative, but do not stack with other equipped skill bonuses of the same type. And it also reduces magic damage dealt to you from spells by 1 to a minimum of 1. Even armor can have a placebo effect. So yeah, by itself it's kind of meh, but it's if you can, there are 3 other pieces, and they can all stack on the same relic slot. So for now, it's going to go in the stash because I don't have room for it, and go from there. All right, cool. So we got all the item cards, which is fantastic. So that was Fragor. We go to Agares. He's unfortunately paralyzed. He's going to get 3 stamina and then become immune. All right, then it goes to Rook. Rook will get 3 stamina, heal for 1 because of Sentient Bodysuit. I'll go ahead and do the re-equip. I'm going to go ahead and remove these uses because I'm not going to use this item again. And I'm actually going to go ahead and take in the Bone Shaker for now. All right, so that was the free re-equip. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to give myself haste. Actually, don't bother with haste. You just don't have time. We'll spend 1 stamina to move. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh, 10, 11. I forgot you're here. I forgot that Earthlow was here. I completely forgot he existed. All right. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go 10 to here. So that'll cost me 2 stamina in total. I'll go ahead and do a Doom Break. Get a stamina. I'll then do a I'm going to do a Courage Stifle and empower it. Didn't I already use my intervention? Give me a moment. Okay, I did not use my intervention. So I'm at 4, 5, 6, 7, so 13. Okay, fails. It's going to take 10 damage because I have that much. I have 5 armor right now. I'll heal for 1 thanks to the Ring of Blood. I've already used summoning this round. Also, I need to get a second summon token. I should have gotten one of those. Okay. I'll go ahead and give intervention to Agares. And then it goes to Patrick. Patrick, unfortunately, is not going to be doing much. You'll get 3 stamina and then wait. I'll do like the shadows to here, and that's it. I can't get on the bridge without breaking something, so I'm not going to. Goes to case equals 1 through 3. 1, 2. You can go 1, 2 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and shoot at Nightingale. It's going to be a teal and orange, and it's going to be at -1, and that's it. Shot misses. I do have 11 defense, and then this is going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. Oh yeah, actually the smart thing to do would actually go down here, so I'll just do that. All right, next shot. 11, it's a hit. It's going to do a grand total of 2 damage, which is kind of dangerous. All right, goes to... Oh, I forgot to add a time token from the end of Remy's turn. Okay, let's go. New round. Remy's going last. Oh, good. Oh, good. Just what I wanted. If she gets poisoned, that's a problem. How do we want to do this? I was hoping to have a pager, but I don't think I'm going to be able to carry this pager over. I have only one stamina to dodge with. I have to have Remy go first. So we'll pop the other pager and make her go first. All right, Remy goes first. I'm going to start with a I get 3 stamina. I'll spend 1 to move. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And then I'm going to false idol. This will be at -2 because of hindering and this. All right, this is 16, which becomes 14. So 4 base, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that's right. So yeah, 16 -2, 14. These guys only have 10 defense, so 4, 8 from the switchblade, 9, 10, 11, 14, 17. More than enough to kill. Dead cave sickle. Okay, next I will do a shady training to get into the hindering location. And then I'm going to Bladeworks. I'll re-roll the 2. All right, 14, 13, so 3 base. Goes up to 7, 8, 9, 12 damage exactly, which will kill. Cave sickle's dealt with. Just cost me a 10 gold pager. I was hoping to have a pager for the next encounter. By the way, there is a next one, 284. But it is what it is. Also, we get a time token. This is our 3rd time token, so we put 1 in UM5. So now I have to move an entire tile every round, else I will get caught. So, yeah. We got to get going. All right, goes to Earthloa. It's going to move up and take a swing at Rook. Not going to bother dodging. And it misses. Okay. Goes to Patrick. He's not doing anything. Zeke. I'll give him his stamina at least. So for Zeke's turn, he'll get 4 stamina. At this point, I am going to go ahead and just do a re-equip and swap the demon voucher in to get that ready. All right, and then I'm going to spend a stamina to change into a cave sickle. And then spend 1 to move. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to here, and then 9 to there. So all my stamina. Okay. Goes to Nightingale. We're going to need to do this regardless. So yeah, let's go ahead and get position. We'll get 4 stamina. We'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely checking the blue totem at some point. So blue totem. If Remy activated this, read A, otherwise read B. You sigh in relief as you see that the cave entrance is clear. Somewhere deep inside, however, you hear cave sickle claws clacking against the stone. Spawn 4 cave sickles on the east edge of tile UM5. Add the following to the end of the cave sickles card. Move closer to the nearest opponent. All right, we're going to go ahead and just top to bottom. Okay, so 3 of them are going to be regulars, and then 1 of them is going to be not so regular. All right, so all along the North, south, yeah, east edge. So, spoiler for the other option, if you have Remy trigger it, it automatically adds a time token, which can just immediately kill you. It is the biggest pile of bullshit. Alright, so we're going to do something like that, and then we need to pull out the other cave sickle, along with the variant. Wrong one. There we go. Okay, spawn this guy. And we'll put him here. Actually, we'll do something like this. Okay. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 there. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to try to kill as many cave sickles as possible, because 1, I want loot, but 2, I don't want these things to be around. Unfortunately, they're going to go next, so we'll start with cave sickle 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then the 1 through 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just go here. Actually, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Okay. So, unfortunately, Remy's at the mercy of RNG now. Okay. If I can get Nightingale there, that'd be great. Okay. Goes to... I mean, I guess I have one other option for Nightingale. I'll actually do the infection on her turn to do another 2 steps. We just need to maximize our movement. Okay, sorry about that rewind. Goes to Rook. Okay, Rook, 3 stamina. We'll do... Oh, right, I was going to do that plan. Got it. I'm going to spend 2 stamina to see if I can get that guy off the freaking board. We'll empower it. Good luck. It's still going to be an orange die. That is a 16. I'm pretty sure you cannot actually do that. You cannot. You die. Okay, Earthloa dead. Yeah, that Earthloa is a pain, just simply because you're around a lot of pits there. 8 gold puts us at 292. Okay, next, I'm going to go ahead and spend a stamina to move. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And then I'm going to flip the Bone Shaker. For some insurance. I want to put a pit right there. And then I'll do a re-equip with the potion bag. Like so. Oh, I did forget, I did have a Doom Break. I'm going to do Doom Break before I move. And then use that to loot this token. So what's this token got? Green. Sorry, I'm kind of going super out of order there. So essentially, I blew up the Earthloa, I do Doom Break, use that stamina to grab the loot, and then move. Green loot, 2 random consumables, I'll take it. Smoke bomb and that. Alright. So, unfortunately, these extra spaces have to be potions, so I have to put the smoke bomb down. Alright. Did anyone need an intervention? No one's in range. Okay. Goes to Gary's. He'll go to max stamina. He'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, goes to new round. All right, everyone pray. Because the K-Sickles are coming. Okay, 4 through 6. Okay, Remy's going last, which sucks. But we do have Nightingale, and Nightingale should be able to at least reach and start shooting things. Zeke goes first. Zeke will go to max 4 stamina. We'll spend 1 to loot. Yellow. Yellow is inside the chest. You find a pallet treasure, 20 gold. 312. Okay. And then we'll spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Goes to... Oh, actually... Oh, it has to be at the start of the round. I can do this at any time, right? Actually, yeah. Let's rewind a bit. So we're here. We had 4 stamina. So at the start of the round, I can do... At any time, I can do a conduit summon. So I will spend 1 to transform back to human. I will take an irreducible damage to move 1... oh no, it's move himself 1 space forward. Never mind. Just forget I exist. K-Sickle. So here we go. Grab the token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forgot. This only manipulates his initiative. That's okay. We also do have Dream Cleansing, so as long as Remy doesn't outright die immediately, we can always flip. Well, it has to be at the SOI. Never mind. Never mind. I'm failing. Okay. So good news. K-Sickle is just going to move up and then shoot at Remy. Unfortunately, 1, 2. Okay, it only has line of sight of 2 of them, or SOI of 2 of them. So it's just going to roll 2 teals. It'll be at -1. That's a number. So that's 15, 14. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'll do 9 damage to her. So yeah, I'm just at the mercy of RNG at this point. Here comes the second shot because this is the Itlim infused one, so it does shoot twice. And this could kill me. 11, 10. It misses because I have 11 defense. Actually, give me 1 moment. I actually took 1 less damage. I have 11 defense, not 10. Okay. So that's it for K-Sickle 4. And then it goes to Gary's. Gary's will get 3 stamina. He'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to squeeze. And then I'll spend 1 more stamina to keep moving. So I can base it off this spot. So 1, 2 to there. That'll put me here at least. All right. Goes to Rook. Rook will get 3 stamina. Spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that was 9, 11, 13. I'll go ahead and do a Doom Break and use that stamina to move 2 more spaces to here. And I'm going to give Nightingale an intervention. Goes to Nightingale. Nightingale is going to get 4 stamina. She's then going to do the infection to take a damage to move. And we're going to try to cut a corner here. So 1, 2. Good to go. If it had failed, I would have put a plank down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. We're in range. All right. I'm then going to go ahead and spend 2 to shoot. I'll be at -1 for this. At this point, I'll go ahead and empower. It's going to be a miss at this point. I could reroll. I'll reroll with the quiver. Reroll the 3. Okay, 15 goes down to 14. So 4 base. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It does 12 damage exactly. Does it explode? No, but it does kill K-Sickle 4. Alright, K-Sickle 4 is dead. That is a swarm defeated. We get 8 gold. Putting us at 320. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately, I don't have line of sight there. Okay, not a problem. That was... Is there anything I can do to help? Yes, there's something I can do. I'm going to do a BAMF. I can warp to any unoccupied space with an SOI. So... yeah, this is perfect, because I can... they'll go before Remy does, but I can go in and just... She has higher initiative, so she'll be targeted instead. Also, more importantly, in this position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I have a shot. I can shoot at red right now. So I'm going to do that. I'll do a precise strike. Also, I heal 2 from Ring of Blood. Bye-bye BAMF token. Also, I've never been keeping track of Bearer of Justice, and that's not going to change. All right, so I'll do a precise strike. I'll spend a stamina to empower it. All right, is a miss right now. I'll do intervention to reroll. There we go. So I am shooting through hindering, so 14, 4 base, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage exactly will kill this guy. Remember, these guys have 12 HP, not 16. That is just an error. And that puts us in a really good spot. Okay, goes to Patrick, who is still around. We'll spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll do a, like the shadows, 2 spaces down to here. And then I'm going to spend 2 energy tokens to heal Zeke for 6. To get him ready for the future. Or rather, I heal his K-Sickle. That is it for Patrick. Goes to K-Sickles. This one's going to go 1, 2. And I'm going to go ahead and do an Overwatch shot. This will be at +1, -1, so no modifier. I'll empower it for 1 stamina. All right, 13. So I'll be 3 base. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll go 14 with the arrows and kill it. All right. And then the last K-Sickle will go to here and then shoot at Nightingale because it just says attack. So it goes highest initiative, which is Nightingale. I'll dodge with a hoodie. All right, that is 12 defense. It misses. I'll counter. I'll use Kill the Messenger to change that 2 to an 8. So I'm at 14. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll do 7 damage. Okay. Goes to Remy. Remy will get unexhausted, gain all of this, and we're going. We'll spend a stamina to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. So that was 1 second.